it's really important that that we're showing the support that a group like Fortem is bringing to us. It's really important that we work with people like that and they work with us so that we can all adjust to what we've been through and into what we're going into. Things are different, there's no doubt about it. 2020 brought it all on. We get a fire that nobody's ever seen before. We get a disease that nobody was prepared for, nobody's ever seen before. We had to shut down, we didn't train for months, 3 or 4 months. We were only doing emergencies and that was it. And when you've got a lot of people all of a sudden wanting to join the brigade because a big fire does that, it makes it very difficult to keep them engaged, to keep them enthused. Thankfully, we've got a couple of young ones that are coming in and some not so young ones. And they're keen and they really want to help us, they really want to do it. And they're showing a real lot of, energy. We have a fairly, if you worked out last year what our average age of our brigade was, I'm pretty sure it'll be right up there. We're not a young brigade. We're not a very big brigade. We only have about 10 or a dozen core members. I think a lot of people don't know that we have 2 stations. That's something that I can explain now. That we have another station out at Upper Bega. Only a little shed, one little truck in there. But it's an extremely important part of our community, that station. Upper Bega was hit extremely hard. It was, I think, in the vicinity of 22 homes lost in Upper Bega. Everyone knows that Quaama got hit pretty hard. We lost about 15 houses here in Quaama and a church. But our brigade area stretches from Tangi to Kaibiang. It's a big patch. It was, I think, just over 60 homes in our brigade area were lost. That's a lot of people to have to deal with, all the new stuff they have to deal with. It's a lot of people. 60 homes holds a lot of people. 4 of those homes belong to our brigade members. We had some tough decisions on that night, that early that morning. Toughest one I ever made was driving away from Vic's house while it burnt down. Sometimes you've got to do it. You've got no water, you've got no backup, no one's coming to help us. Vic's a core member of our brigade, he's our president. And we couldn't do it. I had a guy standing next to me for those first couple of weeks. He lost his house in the first couple of hours. He put it behind him and got on with the job. We'll worry about it later. Showed incredible strength, people who have just lost most of their life. It's just burnt down, just gone. It's still there, still fighting for everybody else. Because it wasn't over in a day. We were here for a long time. We had guys camping in the shed for that first week. And they didn't have anywhere else to go. When you've got no home to go to, you stay in the shed. I think it just shows that for a volunteer organisation and for a bunch of old fellas, there's plenty of guts there. There's plenty of people there that want to do it, and are doing it for the right reasons. I don't think anyone can take away from our brigade and what we did and how we performed. I hope not. If anyone's got any problems, I hope they tell us. But I'm just extremely proud of our brigade. And I'm extremely proud of the RFS, the organisation. When brigades come in from all over, and you know, they were coming from out of area and they were coming from down south and to protect our little town, to protect all the people that were in this shed. Parked all around the shed while the fire impacted the town. Had like 40, 50 people in. You know, that's what the organisation is about. It's just not a brigade here and a brigade over there. It's one big thing. It's the RFS. And I think that you know, other organisations like SES are here. I said, you know, we do it for our community, and we're really happy that people are thinking about us now. People like Fortem, they're thinking about us. They're doing this for us. You know, we're sort of not used to people doing it for us. We're sort of the ones who do it for someone else. That's what we do. But you know, I'm really happy that Hayley contacted me a couple of weeks ago and said, "This is the plan. John gave me your number."
I didn't tell you this is the plan. I'm like, let's get engaged.
No, it's good. And when I saw a name at the bottom of an email that she sent me, I went, "Oh, I know who she is. I know who these people are that she said were her relatives who have among the RFS. You know, they're royalty among the RFS." I'm really glad that everyone's here, and I'm really glad that we've been able to supply the shed for everyone to come here and do this with them. And it's a beautiful little village, even though I live out of town. You know, we live in Upper Bega, which is, you know, it's not that far away. But yeah, Quaama's never going to be the same, but it's going to do its hardest. You know, it's really going to try its hardest to be something worthwhile, I'm sure. You know, the people that are working around town now are just fantastic. All right, I've taken up enough time.